Hello everybody, I hope you're all doing very well and welcome back to another technical analysis where in today's video I will be covering for you all regular and hidden divergences, and I'm really going to be explaining the theory behind the divergences that you can see on Bitcoin's 1 hour chart. So I'm going to be giving you a technical analysis mixed in with a sort of educational style video of bullish and bearish divergences for you all. So I hope you can learn from this video and also see how I am playing Bitcoin, because the examples I will be giving are obviously on the live Bitcoin chart. So I hope you enjoy and can learn from this video. Let's go, vamos! So first, I want to explain to you the two tools that you need to trade off of divergences, and that is very simply the candlesticks, so our price data. So you need your price data, and secondly you need your RSI. And for me on my chart, I have the RSI here in yellow, so just keep your eye on this yellow line here, which is our RSI. And the second thing we need are obviously our candlesticks. The RSI, if you don't know, this stands for Relative Strength Index. Okay, nice little fact. So those are the two tools you need, the yellow line for RSI and secondly the candles. Okay, now that's out of the way, let's explain the actual chart that I'm looking here and trading off of on Bitcoin. So first, to get these numbers on the slide, I obviously took my Fibonacci retracement from the low here to the high. So this is our obviously we're on the 1 hour chart, so our most local sort of lowest low and the most local highest high. Okay, and from here we get our Fibonacci retracements, which act as support and resistance. Okay, you can see here moving downwards. So after we reached our local high of 6,842, where could we see a price turning around to get a bounce upwards? As you know from my videos, I love opening positions on the 0.618 Fibonacci level. This is a region where I will be entering a trade, okay? Be it short or be it long, okay? And what was a sign here, combined with the 0.618 Fibonacci, that we were actually turning around here? And for me, it was this bearish divergence that we got, okay? So here I've wrote up some notes to help you understand. So regular divergence. Okay, so a regular bullish divergence, is where the price makes a lower low and the oscillator, just make a note RSI, so the RSI oscillator makes a higher low. So the price is making a lower low and the oscillator is making a higher low. And for the example here, the price here clearly makes a lower low. Okay, you can clearly see here the price made a lower low, but the RSI made, let me move this out of the way, the RSI, you can clearly see, made a higher low. Okay, so that just shows here the price is making a lower low, the oscillator RSI is making a higher low. No, RSI, higher low, price, lower low. So for me, this bullish divergence combined with the fact that we were on this 0.618 level, for me was a really good reason to enter that long trade. And I entered this long trade yesterday, which I very nicely closed right on the 0.382 resistance level. I took 25% profit on the 0.5 fib as well. So that's how I played my trade yesterday. And then as I explained yesterday, I was out of my trade looking for my next way to open a trade on Bitcoin, basically. So that for me was a really good sign. We were on the 0.618 Fibonacci level, which is really strong support for me. I will be always looking to open a trade here, combined with the bullish divergences. Okay, and as we see here, so a bullish divergence where the price is making a lower low and the RSI is making a higher low, this indicates sort of underlying strength where the bears are sort of exhausted. We've seen a big pullback, well, a big in sort of Bitcoin terms. We've seen a pullback from 6,800 to 6,000. Our low here was 6,300, so a $500 price move. No, it's quite substantial, really. 500, and you can see that the bears are kind of running out of selling pressure, and it's a warning of a possible trend direction from a downtrend to an uptrend. And as you can see, we did move down and we have seen a trend reversal where we started to get some some upwards movement. No, so that is a bullish divergence. And now how can we see here, looking at our chart still, can we see any more bullish or bearish divergences? Yes, we can. Okay, so how could we also identify that this upwards move was coming to an end and we were going to come back down? Okay, again for me, I was looking at our fib levels. Here I took profits, but I could see that we were not losing any strength, so I only took a 25% and I played the rest of my move up. And here is where I saw our first bearish divergence. So we hit our resistance of the 0.382 level. And for me, that was always going to be a strong resistance, okay, on this move, because you can see here where we bounced off of the 0.382 as support. So we bounced off of it here as support, moved up, and then we come back down, okay? So it was obviously indicated here as a resistance, and this again, just from a Fibonacci perspective, is going to be acting as resistance. So here, we can tell that this is going to be acting as resistance initially, but what was the reason of me closing my trade? And it was actually the bearish divergences that we were getting. You can see here, the price makes clearly a higher high now. The price here has made a higher high. So you can see here, the price makes a higher high, but the RSI here has made a lower high. So the price makes a higher high, the RSI oscillator makes a lower high, okay? And you can see here, so this indicates underlying weakness. The bulls are now running out of buying strength, and on a dip like this, so how I'm always very cautious in this market of being long on a trade on Bitcoin, because we all know we're in a bear market, okay? And this essentially is a dip from 6,800, and this is just a buying the dip to sort of cool off the oversold RSI levels. It's sort of just a sort of a small relief rally upwards. So I'm very cautious when entering a long in this market, okay? And for me, this was a perfect time to close my long position, seeing this bearish divergence of yeah, basically the bulls are running out of strength here. It's a warning. Obviously, it's not 100% of the time this is going to happen, but it's sort of a warning of a possible trend direction from an uptrend to a downtrend. And with the same, you can see we do move down, but it's obviously ended up being a very much sideways movement. And I did say in my video, this was in a comment actually, so you can check the comments from yesterday when I was replying and helping some people, that I noted this, and this was literally at this time when I'm writing the comment. I noted we are currently seeing a bearish divergence. I am personally not opening a short position though, okay? And I didn't enter a short, but it was interesting to see that play out. Okay, so that's a bearish divergence. The price makes a higher high, the RSI oscillator makes a lower high. And finally here, I want to note for you all one more thing. Here is a, let me close that. Here we are going to be seeing a hidden bullish divergence. So hidden bullish divergence. And this is where the price makes a higher low, but the oscillator, the RSI makes a lower low, okay? Okay, so here we are seeing the price very clearly here, although it's small, it's still a divergence. The price here makes a higher low now. So here the price makes a higher low. Price is making a higher low, but our RSI, you have to zoom in a little bit here to really see it, but the price makes a lower low. No? It's small, and this is like when trading, you have to keep your eyes open for these things, because small things like this can make a big difference to your trades. Even if you're just gaining like 1 or 2%, if you're making a 1 or 2% off of these small little things, that adds up to a lot of money, honestly. So it's really great to be having a close eye on these things. And as a person that does a full-time trading, I have to be obviously very much on the ball looking at these. So yeah, this is a trade that I noticed. And this was obviously our hidden bullish divergence. Price is making a higher low, the RSI a lower low. No, price here, higher low, oscillator, lower low. And this is obviously a bullish divergence, hidden bullish divergence. And again, with that, the price moves upwards. So that's just three really great examples for you all there of a divergence. And now here, we are seeing obviously a higher high from our last high, making a higher high, but the RSI is also making a higher high. So this is nothing. We're not getting any sort of divergence currently of how that's playing out. And just to let you know, I am actually now I've actually been today very much playing XLM, which is an altcoin on cryptocurrency. Let me move this back down. So today I've been playing this this coin. from last night, buying it on support. I opened a little trade as I went to sleep because there's a lot of hype obviously around the XRP Ripple, which is very closely connected to Stellar Lumens, which is a XLM. They're both very much like XLM, I believe, is a fork of Ripple, and with the like 200% price increase that we saw at Ripple, it's kind of fading over to XLM, where it's getting some a lot of volatility, shall we say. It's getting a lot of volatility as of late, and I believe that is because of the Ripple move. So I entered into I've been trading this today, basically XLM, because it's been being seen more as a move. That's why it's good to diversify. Obviously, with Bitcoin, today we have been very much moving sideways, whereas we're getting on XLM currently, overall, overall today we're up 5%. So that's why it's nice to expand into other, be it another market, be it a stock, be it trading Amazon or Apple or etc., be it trading USD on the Forex, or be it trading in another coin. You always have to be looking for something. If Bitcoin is moving sideways, it's a great opportunity to expand into another market and start trading that, no? So that's what I was doing today, trading XLM. Currently not in a Bitcoin trade, because for me we're just in this sideways range. There's not enough price action. I prefer to concentrate on something else. So that's how I believe it's best to move to something which is getting more volatility. So I hope that this video has been helpful for you. As always, in the description below I have a link to my Twitter and Instagram, so please, if you feel like it, if you're into those Twitter or Instagram things, give me a follow. In the description below will be the links. Happy to share my sort of lifestyle with you all. As I said, mentioned in yesterday's video, I just want to say a big thank you to you all, new and old subscribers, everybody. We'll be in our jumbo jet together, flying off to a nice holiday, and yeah, honestly, I love this space. I'm really into now the videos, and I just want to say again thank you to you all so much, because I love talking with you all and the interactions, and it's just nice to know that there's always somebody to speak to, and just to be talking about cryptocurrency, or be it life in general. It's I think everybody here is really friendly. So yeah, just a thank you, basically. And with that said, I'll be back again tomorrow for another Bitcoin technical analysis, and I hope you're all very well, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace. Cheers. Thank you so much.